Welcome back to the 2025 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships in Drammen, Norway, brought to you by none other than Aleco and SBD, the greatest strength equipment and strength apparel on the planet. We are just about to get underway with this afternoon's sessions. We'll run two flights with the junior 59s and 66s. And of course, then we'll have the 53s and the 74s. And I believe Luke Hall will be our first lifter with 100 kilos. And so this is our junior session this afternoon. And of course, later this evening, we'll have the junior 83s and 93s. And looks like a good lift. It is. 3 white lights. Kasper Bialis from Poland, the 59 kilos. Opening at 102.5. Kasper is a bronze medalist last year at the European Classic Bench Press with 107.5. And it's a good lift, 2-1. A yellow card from the centre referee. There's Stefan Andren from the US now at 105. In the 66 kilo class now. Don't recall seeing him lift previously. It might be his first World Championships, I could be wrong. Rocketed that up. Great opening lift there. 3 white lights. We jump back to the 59s now for Aidan Roach. 110 kilos. Oh, great light touch there. Good control, keeps the tightness all the way through, and it's a good lift. Harry Farnsworth from Canada. Still in the 59s now, 115 kilos. So 115 kilos. Absolutely massive world records in these classes. 59 kilos, 163 kilo is the world record. And a Great opening lift there. There's a red card from the centre referee, but 2-1 is a good lift. Kazabek. Thurganbay from Kazakhstan. Opening at 120 in the 66s. He was a sub-junior gold medalist last year. I think this is his first year in the juniors now. It's a great opener. Arturi Puri from Finland now. And the 66s, 122.5. Last year in the juniors. Those shoulders right under. Makes light work of that one for an opener. 3 whites, looks good. Rikiza Tamaki from Canada now. 125. We're in the 66s. And looks good. Waiting on the referee's decision. It is, it's a good lift. We go back to the 59s now for Youssef Safar. The gold medalist this year at the European University Classic Powerlifting. This is his first World Bench Press Championship, I think. He's certainly off to a great start. So Kamal Ergen, Netherlands, 130. Still in the 59s. And it looks good. It is, he gets 2 white lights. Zura Vinandi. 130. We're still in the 59s. And it looks okay. Clip the rack on the way up, but that's all right. 2 to 1. It's a good lift. Lionel Brunnan, Belgium now, 135. So we jump back to the 66s now. Yeah, he's got a replace call there. He's still got 13 seconds. And this can be one of the problems with having a really long setup. He just got in there in the nick of time. And he's handled it well. And the referees say it's a good lift. Amanani Abramishvili. That's a tough one. That's a mouthful. From Georgia. I apologise if I got your name wrong. I will keep working on that one. 140 on the bar. We're still in the 66s. All the next lifters will be 66 kilo juniors. And just couldn't really get that in the right position there. See how he goes in the next one. Raphael Cravat from France, 142.5. Looks like a good opener. And it is 3 white lights. Pascal Skanovis from Great Britain now, 147.5. I am sure I've seen him lift before, but I don't have any data on him. looks like a great opener. 3 white lights. Sets himself up well for a podium finish. Aleko Sidanovi from Georgia now, 157.5. Good leg drive, plenty of speed. 3 white lights, it's a good lift. And we get to the end of the round. Neo Lindstrom from Sweden, 160 kilos. Looks okay. It was quick. 3 whites, gets it on the board. Kasper Bialas from Poland for his second lift, 107.5 in the 59s. Well, he got it back up. I'm going to wait for the referees on that one. He did get a red card, a yellow card, sorry, from the center referee, and I think that was for head lifting off the bench. Luke Hall from South Africa, 107.5. We are in the 66s now. And it looks good. 2-1. The blue card from the side referee. Stephen Andren from the US now, 110. And the 66s still. Interesting, in the 59s, Bialas has scratched his last lift. Not sure why, if something happened. And just couldn't get that one moving. So Aidan Roach now from the US, 115. We'll jump back into the 59s now. Oh, that's a tough second. I think he's still going. Can he get the left moving? He's given it a look. Not quite. Gave it everything he had, though. Harry Farnsworth now, Canada, 122.5. Still in the 59s. He's ranked number 4 at the moment. This lift won't change that, but we see what can happen so easily in bench press. If he can be consistent, he might present himself an opportunity. And that's good. He's got room to move on his third. 3 whites. So Turganbay from Kazakhstan now, 130 as we jump back into the 66s. Looks good. 3 whites. Aturi now from Finland, 130. Looks like a good second lift. It is 3 white lights. So Yusuf Safar now, 132.5. You're back into the 59s now. Looks good. It is 3 whites. It's on the right track for a podium finish. Back into the 66s now. Tamaki from Canada. 132.5. 3 whites on the board. Kamalogan now, Netherlands. We go back to the 59s, 135. To temporarily put himself in the gold medal position. The only thing you're allowed to adjust on the platform is your belt. Any other equipment must be ready before the technical controller will let you past. And it looks okay. It is 3 whites. Zura Gavinian Ids from Georgia, 137.5. And it's still going. I think he might have got it there. What do the referees say? No lift, downward movement of the bar. So in the 66 kilo now, for the rest of these lifts, we have Lionel Brunnen from Belgium, 140. $140 kilos. He's ranked number 5 at the moment. Probably a little bit far away to be challenging for a podium finish. And finishing number 5 in the world is a grand effort in itself. And that was a fantastic lift there. Nice light touch. A red card from the side referee, but I can't see that side. So Amirani from Georgia now missed the 140 on the opener. Just nothing went to plan on it. It didn't seem to shift off his chest. He looked a bit shocked as to why after the lift. Well, that was a very different lift than his opening attempt. And again, no good, but came off the bench on that one, I think. The side ref and the center referee giving the red card. He has got himself in a little bit of trouble at the moment. Raphael Kovrat from France, 150. Still push him up into the bronze medal position for a moment. Looks good, it is. Creating opportunities for himself. Pascal Skanovis from Great Britain now, 155 to take back the bronze medal position. Nice work on that one. 3 white lights. Holding his position well. So Sidanovi now from Georgia, 165. Go into the gold medal position for a moment. His current lift leaves him in silver at 157.5. Looks good. It is holding that position well. And Nia Youngstrom from Sweden now, 165 as well. Lighter on body weight. Not by much, but enough to make a difference. So this will put him back into the gold medal position on body weight. Looks good. Just waiting on the referees. It's 2-1, it's a good lift. And we move into round 3 already. Stephen under 110, missed this on his second. Let's see if he can put it together for his third. No, he was all out of sorts right from the very beginning there. A big effort though. You walk away from every one of these competitions having learnt something new, no matter how long you've been doing it for. So Luke Hall, South Africa, 112.5, jumping down into the 66s. And worked hard, but just a bit too much. So Aiden Roach now from the US, 115. Missed his second as well. Can he get it on his third? Well, it looks better than his second attempt, but that left arm just didn't want to follow through. Unfortunately, that's a no lift. It is tough out there on the international stage. Harry Farnsworth from Canada now, 127.5. And just couldn't get it moving there. And great to see him going away with a smile on his face, though. Can't always get every lift at a World Championship. Youssef Safar now from France, 135. In the 59s, this will put him up into the gold medal position for a moment. Looks good, it is. So he gets himself into the gold medal position for the moment. A couple of more lifts to follow. Arturi Kuru now from Finland, 135. Taking his time with his setup. You have to be careful with these long setup processes. If you get asked to re-rack, and you have to start again. He now only has 20 seconds left on the clock. And he's made it work. He gets it there. The referees say, waiting on the referee's decision is a good lift. Zura needs from Georgia, 137.5 in the 59s. Missed this on his second. This will put him in to the gold medal position with one lifter in the 59s to follow him. Well, he gets it to the top. Referee say it's a good lift. Puts himself up there. He will at least go home with a silver. Tamaki from Canada now, 137.5 to move up to 5th position. So 137.5 in the 66 kilo junior class. That moves so slowly. I cannot believe he's still pressing that. 2 white lights. I thought for sure that wasn't going to even move off his chest, but wow. What an effort. So Kamal Ergen, Netherlands now, 140. We're back into the 59s. .140 will move him from bronze to gold. And I think the last lift from Canada might have been overturned. Let's see if we can find out. Well, it made short work of that one. 2 red lights, unfortunately. Yellow cards, lifting the belt off the bench, I would say. So he'll go home with a silver. So he'll go home with a bronze, sorry. So Zura with the gold. Kazakhstan, 140. And that's a no lift, unfortunately. Amarani now, this man here, not having a great day so far, has not got a lift on the board yet. 140, first attempt, just didn't seem to want to move. Second attempt, technicality, and let's see if he can put it all together for his third, but he's got to be running out of steam. He gets it to the top, gets the rack command. 3 white lights, he gets it on the board. So Lionel Bruner now, 145. Remember, we're in the 66s now. Well, I think it's stalled out there and he shakes it off. It's a big effort. Rafael Cavrat from France now, 155. 155. He is in 4th position. This will not change that. And just a bit too much today. It is pretty warm in the stadium today, so that's certainly taking effect on the athletes as well. So Pascal Scanavas from Great Britain now, 157.5. He is the bronze medalist. This will not change that, and no one can take it away from him. Looks good, 3 whites. Orleko Sidanovi now from Georgia. Put on 172.5 to go after the gold medal. This will move him from the silver medal to the gold medal with 1 lift to follow. Previous lift, bronze medal. This one for the gold with 1 lift to follow. And just couldn't quite get it there. He'll go home with the silver. And this is your gold medalist, 66 kilo junior world champion, Neo Youngstrom. And there's an attempt change coming in. He's dropped to 175. And 180 was there as a bit of a placeholder to make sure he goes last. Gets to dictate the terms of his gold medal. Don't forget, we'll go straight into the 74s and the 53s after this. So he already has the gold medal in the World Championship wrapped up with 165. This is just for a bit of extra celebration. And not today, though. Can't be disappointed with that, though. So we move now into the 53s and 74s. 53 kilo weight classes only in the men's juniors and sub-juniors. We don't have that in the opens. Andrea Katadzia from Georgia, 80 kilos in the 53 kilo junior. Great opener, long arms and a long way to move that bar. It's a yellow card from the center referee. I didn't catch what that was for. We jump to the 74s now. Daniel Osnius from Finland, 85 kilos. And that's a good lift. The Georgi. Yeah. Gelishvili from Georgia, 130. So we are back in the 53s. And if you can put this one on the board, I think that'll pretty much solidify the 53 kilo gold medal at 130. It'd be pretty untouchable. And it's not far off the world record held by a fellow Georgian. Oh, he might have fallen to the rack before the rack command there. He did. That is really unfortunate. I think I would probably still consider going up if I was his coach. Clearly has no problem with the weight. I think that was more just inexperience. So we go back to the 74s. Wyatt Cavallo from the US, 137.5. $137.5 to get the ball rolling. And it's a no lift. So Anders Vestein from Norway, 145. Oh, he might have jumped the press command there. He did, unfortunately. No, not a problem with the lift, just got a bit carried away there. First lift, nerves. So Krzysztof Polik now from Poland. Krzysztof's got a number of European and World Championship medals under his belt already. European gold, equipped and classic. And the referees say it's a good lift. So Tyler Olek now from Canada. 147.5. And it is a good lift. So Milan Rinska from Belgium, 152.5. The European Championships last year, did a 160. Oh, great looking lift. The referees give him 3 whites. So we load the 155 for Bruno Delo, Netherlands. Looks good, it is. Fantastic opening lift. So Michael Koledziejczyk from Poland, 157.5. And if your family is watching, I apologize if I absolutely butchered that name. Great light touch there. The referees give 3 whites, as they should. That was a wonderful light touch to the chest. Kept tight, drove it through. Thor Angesita from Norway now, 157.5. going to wait for the referees on this one. As I thought, 2 reds, yellow cards. That is the butt coming off the bench. You could just catch that from the angle there. Ramazan Namazovi now from Georgia, 160. And 2-1, it's a good lift. So remain Rodier and Lossi from France, 160. Well, it was tough at the bottom, but he makes it work somehow. Looked awkward, but he got the job done. Maximilian Kowski from Czechia, 170. Three whites, it's a good lift. Puts himself in a good position there. Finish on the podium. Ed Kimber, Great Britain, 172.5. So Ed was a European Classic Bench champion in 2022. He's bronze at the Worlds in 24. Can he improve on that this year? This lift will certainly send him in the right direction. That puts him temporarily in the silver medal position with a lift to follow. Jason Margaret from Belgium now, 180. So this will put him in the lead. And it's a good lift, 2-1. come around to round 2 now. So Andrea Okatadze from Georgia, 85 kilos. We're in the 53 kilo class. And 2-1 is a good lift. Yellow card from the center referee there. Daniel Wassenyu's now for 90 kilos. We're in the 74s for a moment. Gets that one on the board. We go back to the 53s now. Georgie Shively from Georgia. Didn't get his opener at 130. Wasn't a lack of strength. He put the bar up and went into the rack before the rack command. And it didn't appear to be an intentional put in the rack. It looked like he just lost balance at the top. So let's see if he can fix that with this one. Done the smart thing. They've stayed at 130. He's not threatened for the gold medal if he gets a lift in. So he doesn't need to go up. He's got it all perfect that time. And a yellow card from the center referee. I didn't see what that was from where I'm sitting. But 2-1 is a good lift. He puts it on the board, and with that, wraps up the gold medal for the 53s. So Wyatt Cavallo now from the US, 142.5. Didn't get his open at 137.5. Has opted to go up to 142.5. We are back in the 74s now. He's still driving it. He had to grind that one out. And unfortunately, the referees have said no lift. It's 3 red lights, all blue cards. So he is still yet to put a lift on the board. So Krzysztof Perlik now from Poland, 150. So 150 on the bar for Krzysztof. And it looks okay from here. Referees say, no, we've got 3 reds, all yellow cards. So I would say that is butt off the bench. Some of these setups that put you in such a peak balance point. It's very easy to get caught with the butt off the bench. So Anders Wittstein from Norway, 152.5. Did get his open at 145. Has decided to go up to 152.5. And I'd say that's just following his plan of progression from lift 1, 2, and 3. So we've got 2 red lights, red cards, which I think is elbow depth, I think. Well, that's a no lift again. Tyler Orlak with 155. Well, it was messy. What do the referees say? It is 2-1, a good lift. I think the jury might overrule this one. Yeah, the jury overruled on elbow depth. So Tor Engesuta now, Norway, 157.5, has not got a lift in either. $157.5 for a second attempt. Still to put a lift on the board. Well, no problems getting to the top. 3 white lights, he's got that one on. Milan Vinska from Belgium now, 160. Well, he got the press. Did he jump the command, though? I couldn't really hear the press command. I'm waiting for the referee's decision. And, yeah, yellow cards all around there. That is 3 red lights. Bruno de Lau now from the Netherlands. 162.5. They're pushing from 8th to 4th in this round. There's more red than we're used to seeing in a classic competition. It just goes to show how hard everyone is pushing themselves. Well, it got to the top. I think there was downward movement. Yeah, the referees have said 3 reds. So Kolozejic from Poland now, 165. Oh, he's got it to the top. And it's a good lift. So Ramazan from Georgia now for 165. This will be a best lift for him. And I think it's okay. On the side, referees giving yellow cards, suggesting the butt has come off the bench. The referees are on point today, not letting anything slide through. So Aurelia Nossi from France now, 165. Well, that was a lot cleaner than his opening lift. 3 white lights. Maximilian Bukowski from Czechia now, 175. So we'll push him up from bronze to silver. Obviously we've got lifters to come in another round. But given the sea of red there, if you can get a lift in, you're going to go close to getting a podium. Hard work, but I think he's got it. He has. Ed Kimber now, 177.5 for Great Britain. Take back that silver medal position. Oh, it's flattened him out. Just couldn't generate the speed off that one. So he remains in the bronze medal position. So Jason Margaret from Belgium now, 190. Tell you what, I think the current world record for 74 juniors is 200 kilos. Margaret Jason here, looking for 190. He made short work of that one. I think that pretty much locks away the gold medal. Can't see anyone being able to threaten that, watching the last lifts. But right now we move into the final round. So Andrea Nikitatzia, Georgia, 90 kilos on the bar. Weighed in at 52.09 kilos this morning. So almost at double body weight. Got a big career ahead of him. This will equal his European Classic Bench Press Championship press for the win. Great last lift. 2 white lights, 3 from 3. And the silver medal. So go into the 74s now. Daniel was in use from Finland, 95 kilos. And I think he's good. It is 3 white lights, and 3 good lifts. A nice green line on the screen in a sea of red. Georgia Ilishvili, 140 now. We are back into the 53s. And is just 10 kilos shy of the current world record. He won the sub-juniors last year. And the year before at the Worlds. 2 whites, and I think this one might get the overturn. Still has the gold medal. Nothing takes that away. Yeah, unfortunately that is an overturn for Georgie on elbow depth. But right now, Wyatt Carvalho from the US needs some support. He is behind the 8 ball. He hasn't put a lift on yet. 137.5, 142.5, now for a third attempt at 142.5. And it has just taken it out of him too much today. He will go away disappointed, but he will come back so much better and so much stronger next year. So Anders Wittstein from Norway, also behind the 8 ball here. Has not got a lift in yet. 152.5. Can he salvage something? It is not easy to be in this position, no matter how strong you are or how easy the lift might seem. Being in this position really gets inside your head. So he gets it to the top. Referees say 2-1, it's a good lift. Gets one on the board and salvages the day. And just looking at the jury, they're happy with that. Tyler Olek now from Canada, 155 again. Had his last lift overturned on elbow depth. It's a big risk when you get yourself into this position with such a high chest. It's a great leverage position because it lines up all the lever arms. But you are right on the apex. And there's so many things that can go wrong. And I can see the jury already shaking their head, but it's 3 white lights. You cannot overturn that one. Christoph Perlich now from Poland, 155. Missed 150, right up to 155 to try and climb up the ladder a little bit. This will push him up to 10th. I think the bus well off the bench there. The spotter's picking that one up. Gave that everything he had. Milan Vinska now from Belgium, 162.5. Missed 160. Well, he made the lift look easy. 3 white lights, it's on the board. Bruno de Lau from Netherlands now, 162.5. And he missed his second lift as well. Oh, he's got it there. What do the refs say about this one? 3 white lights, gets it on the board. Ingerseta from Norway now. 167.5. This will take him from 9th to 4th. Obviously with lifts to follow, but that's a big effort. It's a 10-kilo jump. It's a fairly decent sized jump in this weight class if you look at that as percentage of body weight. Oh, he gets it to the top. Referees say, waiting on the referee's decision here. It is a no lift. That is yellow cards from side referees, which suggests the butt came off the bench. Yeah, and I can see the jury motioning and letting the coach know there. So Romain from France now, 167.5. First lift looked a little awkward. Second looked a lot better. And let's have a look at the third. Third looked even better again. I say give him a fourth lift, it'll be perfect. Great progression. So Michael Kolodziejczyk from Poland now, 172.5. This will take him from 5th to 3rd with 4 lifters to follow. 2 of those lifters having failed their second attempts as well. So could this be an opportunity to get on the podium here? It was a well called lift, but just couldn't quite get it today. Tried to create an opportunity for himself. What an effort. Ramazan now from Georgia, 172.5 to go from 8th to 3rd. This is a huge, huge call. Opened at 160 with a good lift, missed his 165, now going 172.5 to try and get on the podium. And just a bit too much, but certainly worth the effort. The Maximilian now is currently in the silver medal position. 177.5. He's got 2 lifters to follow him. Obviously he can't take the gold. Margaret already putting on a 190. But he needs this one. Hopefully he can hold on to the silver. And Kimber will actually have to outlift him because he's heavier. So 177.5 has the silver. And if Kimber wants to take it, he'll have to go 180. Oh, and I think it was downward movement there. Hard to tell from here. Gets it to the top with a mammoth effort. No, 3 red lights, and the coach was pretty sure about that one as well. So now Ed Kimber has an opportunity to go from bronze to silver. So Maximilian has the silver at the moment. He is guaranteed the bronze. Kimber could overtake here. Let's have a look. 177.5. This is for a silver medal. Just a bit too much, so he'll have to settle for the bronze. But hold on to your seats. Don't go anywhere. Jason Margaret from Belgium, 22 years of age, weighed in at 72.96, going for a world record 200.5 kilos. This world record has stood since 2018. Set by Bastien Piet from France. Jason Margaret has been on absolute fire today. His 180s, 190s look absolutely spot on. Can he do it? 200.5 for a world junior record. What a way to finish this session. Everything has looked good from this young man so far. Everyone has come from all over the stadium to watch this. He just couldn't get it shifting. His 190 looked so good. Thought for sure that was in the bag, but just too much at the end of the day. But what a huge, huge effort. He still goes away the world champion with Maximilian the silver and Kimber with the bronze. What a way to round it out. Well, don't go too far away. We've got the medal ceremony coming up, and of course we'll be back at 8 p.m. tonight with the junior 83s and 93s.
Well done, gentlemen. These are the handing out the awards for participation. We have Team Wolf and Heartland Wolf. Give them a hand as well. And so, a round of applause for these lifters. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. And now for the bronze, silver, and gold medal. Starting with the 53 kilo class, junior division. The silver medal goes to the lifter from Georgia with 90 kilos, Andrea Mikitadze. And the gold medal goes to the lifter with the lift of 130 kilos. And the 2025 World Bench Press Champion for the 53 kilo junior class. The lifter from Georgia, Giwangi Giloshvili. And ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the national anthem of Georgia? Congratulations. The bronze medal goes to the lifter from Netherlands with 135 kilos, Kemal Ali. And the silver medal with a lift of 135 kilos goes to the lifter from France, Youssef Safad. And the gold medal with a lift of 137.5 kilos, the 2025 World Bench Press Champion for the 59 kilo class junior division goes to the lifter from Georgia, Zuda Gideons. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Georgia. Congratulations. And now the 66 kilo class junior division. Bronze medal goes to the lifter from Great Britain with a lift of 157.5 kilo, Pascal Cialis. Silver medal. The silver medal will be given to the lifter with a lift of 165 kilos from Georgia, Aleko Sigaroudi. And the gold medal goes to the 2025 World Bench Press Champion, 66 kilo junior division. With a lift of 165 kilos, the lifter from Sweden, Neo Inström. And if you would please stand for the national anthem of Sweden. The silver medal goes to the lifter with a lift of 175 kilos from Czechia, Maximilian Bukowski. And the gold medal for the 2025 World Bench Press Champion for the 74 kilo junior division goes to the lifter from Belgium with a lift of 190 kilos. Jason Bachelot. Congratulations. Gentlemen, thank you for your contribution to another great day of powerlifting. Thank you all so much. Congratulations.